Alright, guys, so support Ukraine. So we're gonna play some spy mission, and I'm gonna have a text reader read this thing that I wrote. So fuck yeah, let's get it. Just 1 second.
Crack, heroin, meth, anger. What do all of these have in common? They are massively toxic, addictive, and unhealthy choices we as our own individual selves make. I've been in and out of therapy my entire life, and I would like to persuade anyone with anger issues to listen to what I have to say. We all have say in our lives and the choices we make, and anger, just like drugs, is one of them.
No detection from
It can bring you down just as destructive, if not a more destructive path, than drugs ever could. First of all, anger is normal in moderation. Anger is a normal human emotion that everyone feels and everyone is allowed to feel. No one should ever feel alienated by being angry. Whether you stub your toe, you get a ticket, you lose your job, get into an argument with a friend or family member, or any other possibility, all of it is okay. The issue arises when anger is the go-to emotion for everything. Every little thing, regardless of its rational or logical significance. Anger, dwelling, stagnation. This is a choice. Getting mad and punching a hole in your wall 10 times is a disproportional coping mechanism used to deal with anger, but it is by far something effective. Anger is okay as long as it is kept in check, but when the cup overflows, it will surely spill. Second, anger can be toxic. When your anger becomes disproportionate to the situation, events often become a slippery slope. Trending from a light misunderstanding to an eventual heavily charged situation of harmful words, statements, and intent. It can lead to a lack of realism and present awareness in the moment. Anger is a choice. Anger can seem to dictate the actions of the person experiencing it, if the person chooses to allow it. Does the person allow themselves to dictate their own actions? Or do they allow their anger to choose for them, relinquishing personal responsibility for their actions? Third, anger can be addicting. We are responsible for our actions and our words. Even though anger is a choice, is it an addicting one? Addiction sneaks up on you in the night. Addiction tells you everything will be okay if you just let it keep saying what it says. Addiction is your best friend telling you you're right. And they're wrong, they deserve that, and fuck them. Addiction to anger is what tells you that the other person is wrong and you are right. Addiction is all of the peer pressure you've ever experienced, dressed in a costume that looks like your best friend. You choose to keep listening to your anger, because it tells you you're right. But little do you know, you are hooked beyond belief. Don't let your addiction to anger choose for you. In summary, anger is one hell of a drug. It creates the illusion that it's in control when it's not. It makes you think that it has power over your weaknesses. Anger will try to find its way in any way it can, but so long as you know that anger is a healthy, necessary emotion, you will be fine. Keep it in check and make sure you are in emotional control and you are making your choices, not your emotions, that anger inside. Be angry, but don't let it overstay its welcome. Make sure not to let it get a hold of you, because when you start letting your emotions make your choices for you, I honestly don't know what else to tell you. We are responsible.